Our next writer, Diana Zwinak, is the Executive Director of Teen Writers and Artists Project, a nonprofit that mentors teens in the arts and runs wordplay at Water Street on the fourth Friday of every month. She also coordinates Slammin' the Sundown, the West Suburban Regionals of the Louder Than a Bomb Youth Poetry Slam, and she'd love to tell you how kids from your high school can get involved. She has been writing for more years than she can count, both as a journalist and lately as a poet, because these spoken word kids can't have all the fun. For more information, she's got about 50 websites you can visit. I think they're in the program. I'm not going to read them all, but if you're interested, I have them here. Diana Zwinak, please come on up.
Hello. I'm going to be all picky and like arrange stuff here. Hold on. All right, I'm not as good as my kids. I don't always have my stuff all memorized all the time. So, yeah, like Kevin said, my name's Diana Zwinak. I'm Executive Director of Teen Writers and Artists Project. We mentor kids in the arts. I am so lucky to be able to be the Executive Director of the organization. It makes me feel so good. We work with writers, we work with dancers and actors and visual artists, you name it, we do it. And what we do is we match kids up with professionals who already work in the arts. I'm trying to keep my hands down and not gesture too much. It's called poet hands. I'm trying to keep them down. Go for it. Okay. So anyway, that's the job I do. That's the job I love. That's not the job that pays my bills. Right now, that's just executive director is my labor of love, and the job that I do to pay my bills keeps the roof over our heads and everything. But I don't really talk about it all that much, because when people ask me what I do for a living, I don't tell them I'm an English teacher. I very quickly learned that the sudden pinched lips, the sidelong glances, the audible click as they decide they have to measure every word, those are not the reactions I seek. You see, I did not become an English teacher to inspire fear, to police grammar, to judge expression, to leave vicious red ink marks on your soul. No, I came here to share my love, to talk about books, to have the student who was supposed to have read the novel but didn't, in the middle of our discussion, hold up the book and exclaim, "Wait, you mean to tell me that all that is right here in this book?" I came to tell you that you will be the hit at this Saturday's party when you tell that hot chick you meet there that the poem is Holy Palmer's Kiss Exchange in Romeo and Juliet is a sonnet. Okay, well, you laugh at me and you act like anything that goes on in my classroom will never impact itself outside. But I know you are wrong. And like some insidious brainworm, I will slide into your mind at that party, and you will look up, and you will remember what I said. And you will smilingly announce, "Hey, did you know that the F word can be used as any part of speech?" I came to show you that poetry and dance can be the same thing. And when you hear me spitting it while my friend is tapping out the rhythms with his feet, you know, iambic, trochaic, dactylic, and you feel those rhythms in your anapestic soul, I will have you hooked like a button or a bra strap. Stick with me, and I will show you that you have enough inside you to amaze us both. And by that time, you're going to want to spell it right because you can't wait to get it out there. I want to see you take your mind or your words out of your mind onto the page, past the rage and the angst, straight to art. And I will stand there with my eyes open wide, my heart swelling and burning inside me, bursting at the seams, and watch your words take flight. And know that it was you, not me, all along. Thank you guys so much. I have to say it's really an honor to be standing here on this stage in the same place that I've just heard, 4 amazing essayists giving their stories and giving their ideas and sharing all of that stuff, because it really, really inspires me to hear what everybody's saying and to hear the wonderful writing that goes on here every month when I come. As you've been told, we run a writing workshop called Wordplay on the 4th Friday of every month here at Water Street. And last month, the prompt that we were given was to imagine a natural object and think about what was important to us or what moved us about this natural object. And on my list, our brainstorming list that we made, on my list came up the ocean, because the ocean really, really amazes me. When I go to the ocean and I stand there, I feel like I can take any trouble I have, any problem that I have, and standing at the ocean, it is so big, it is so much bigger than me, so much bigger than any issue that I have, and I can just lose it because it's so powerful and so strong. And you know, if you've ever been like to the Pacific Ocean, sometimes, to me, it feels like it breathes. And I feel that breath and that calmness and the confidence that I imagine the ocean has in its strength. And it really, really inspires me. But for this particular prompt, as I got to thinking about all of that, I thought, you know, what would it be like for the ocean if it lost or forgot how strong and how powerful it really was? And so that's where this piece came from. It's called Lost Breath. And I'm going to have to channel my ocean for a second, so hold on. I just do not feel it today. I cannot take one more breath, cannot inhale the oxygen, combine it with the hydrogen, and replace the bits of me lost to the sun. I am becoming sodium, the tracks of tears, staining beaches, enveloping sand. I wish I had it in me to raise a storm, to throw the trees that float beneath my surface onto the rocks and cliffs, to make a fuss. But the cliffs will still stand as they have always stood. A million angry touches, a billion soft caresses, and very little changes. Why try? Even the towns I destroy are rebuilt so quickly. Today, I just don't feel it. Boats crawl my skin, unshakable. They itch me like a rash. Like ants, they will not cease. They crawl on me as I sleep. No effort of mine destroys them. Relentlessly they come. They take from me. They leave debris I did not create. I spit it onto their shores, onto their feet. I swallow oil, feed it unwillingly to my children, to their children. still they don't stop, though cancer haunts us both like a broken promise. I do not feel it today. I will not take one more breath or inhale the oxygen, won't combine it with the hydrogen to replace the bits of me that are lost. I am sodium, the tracks of tears, a stain. Thank you. You guys are awesome, and I am really awful to leave you on that note, but that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.